I say, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, and Slam Aleikum. If I'm not wrong, both these two messages mean peace be with you. In a sense, greetings of brotherhood and among brothers. Abraham had two sons. One was Ishmael, and the other, no doubt, Isaac, or Yitzhak, perhaps in Hebrew. Abraham, or Abraham as we call him in English, loved both of them. Even according to the Torah or the Holy Bible, or I should say more precisely, the Old Testament of the Holy Bible, we see that when Abraham died, both of his sons buried him. By so doing, they proved they had one father, and they were brothers, fulfilling their duties as two sons of the same father, sharing the same bond, sharing peace with each other. I fail to understand why in the Middle East the two nations derived from two sons are today so committed in killing each other instead of showing brotherly love towards each other. Again, returning to the greeting Shalom Aleichem or Slam Aleikum, peace be with you, should be the message instead of desiring each other's death. Today's world is confronted with various problems. The problems are the enemies, indeed the very common enemies of all of us. There is still plague in the world. There is hunger. People are starving to death. There is lack of water, drinking water, to which I'm referring. Too many people are freezing to death. Many are exposed to scorching sun and the heat of the current age. Floods, tornadoes are no exceptions, even as the bushfires. Should we not concentrate as human beings to be there for each other instead of planning to kill each other? True be it that we should not tolerate injustice, oppression, inhumanity, or even serious crimes like murder. And according to certain rules of law, in various countries of the world, including ours, murder is deemed to be a continuous offence, and the murderer can be brought to justice at any moment. According to the Torah or the Old Testament, at least to the best of my comprehension, a manslayer who did not kill someone intentionally had to flee to one of the places of refuge and stay there until the death of the high priest. And no doubt, the one who killed his brother intentionally had to be brought to justice and killed, not by the kin alone, but by the whole people. But the requirement was that at least two witnesses had to agree. but nowhere, either in the Torah, and if I'm not wrong, also in the Quran, it is said, we should take the place of God the Almighty in judging others. Far more readily it is said, I believe, most certainly in the Torah, in the Holy Bible, and what I heard from my Muslim friends also in Quran. Serving others in humility, especially the needy, is something that brings us closer to our Creator. The prophet Isaiah said in the modern translation of the Holy Bible, or perhaps the modern translation of the Torah, precisely in chapter 9, the Messiah who was foretold would be called the Prince of Peace, even the Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God. So why do we not leave the judgment to him instead of tempting ourselves to fall into the trap set by God's arch-enemy, our arch-enemy, initially Lucifer, today Shaitan, or Satan, or even the devil. He wanted to put his throne above God's throne, presuming himself the impertinence, the absolute arrogance of being the judge of everyone. Should we fall into the same trap set by the archenemy of our Creator and the archenemy of all of us? A question I'm bound to ask my own self, and raise the same question with all due humility and respect upon the minds of the viewers of this live telecasting of mine on this Sunday, the 29th of January of the Gregorian year 2023, and upon the minds of all those who care to view or watch this video at their convenience. I reiterate what I said a moment ago. There are too many problems faced by our fellow human beings today. Let us try to solve those problems, both lawfully and peacefully. Let us not increase them. Tension is high in the Middle East today, and so it is in the rest of the world. My fellow global citizens are confronted with one sort of adversity or another, while many of us are sitting today comfortably, including my most humble self, even in a comfortable room, comparing to the 3/4 of the world population. But should we not consider the fact, the indisputable fact, the undeniable fact, that we could do better in service of those who are in greater need than to seek their lives? I bid you the protection and the blessing of the same Almighty who created all of us and gave us heads and brains to consider the consequences. And I pray once again, come forward in service of the needy instead of planning to kill the needy. Thank you in anticipation for your kind understanding, while I remain most humbly and most respectfully at your service.